Hello everyone, and today we are doing another video on the Obby. So, we have our checkpoints everywhere that are working and are fully functional. I forgot to mention you should anchor these checkpoints, so anchor checkpoints 1 and 2. Make sure this is also anchored 2 for the checkpoint 1. I accidentally didn't put checkpoint 1 in there and was wondering where checkpoint 2 went. So we're going to just switch that real quick. Paste that down there. And you shouldn't do that. It shouldn't be like that. And maybe just put your checkpoints to the side. Now you have a fully functioning Obby. But there's something missing. The music side to it. So, we should add some music. So, if you want to add some music, you have to go to Roblox Studio. And for this, go to Roblox Studio on the web browser. So it's very easy to do. So go to your web browser and open a new window. And go to Roblox. And your Roblox is open like this. It's all ready to go. So press on create. What we need to do is we need to go to the store. So this is on the left side of the screen. So go to store and press it. Now you have this. This might look familiar as this is the toolbox from the studio, but we don't really need any of this. But we don't really need any of this because we want the audio side of it. These are just the models. So if you want the audio side of it, go to audio on the top, press it, and here you can find all your audio. Now, if you want to add some audio, you can look at all these other ones. These are genres if you want to add some other sort of things like rock or lo-fi. I'm gonna probably add something different. So, let's go to the lo-fi side of it. If you want a different type of genre, you can always just go and do the different ones. But once you've found your one that you like this one, I like this one, press get audio. Now it says this item has been added to your inventory. Close it out of the browser and go back to Studio. First of all, what you're going to do is you need to go and scroll down to Sound Services. What I also need you to do is here, go to Toolbox and load your toolbox. Now you'll see this, but I want you to click on the top of the toolbox to Inventory. Now you've got the model side of it. I want you to do Audio and find your audio. Now this audio is here. Drag it into the sound services and you can change the volume by scrolling down, and you can change the volume by looking it up in properties, looking up volume, and I would advise to probably put this at 0.3. Now when you load into your game, it's not playing. Hang on. Now once you've done that, scroll down press this, scroll down to look up loop, and it should be looped. So press the tick here. If it's not like this, it won't work. Press the tick. Now what I want you to do is look up play. It should be here. And this will allow the game to realize that it should be playing. And this can loop. Now, if you hear that, the audio is playing like normal. So you have your audio. Also, once you've touched this checkpoint, it should always be on this checkpoint because it is data storing. So don't worry, it's not a bug. Alright, so once you're out of your game, you can always change the volume if you want to. I personally think that was a little loud, so we might just put it to 0.2. Alright, now, once you've done that, you've got a little more life in your obby. So, now we want to make another section in the obby. Alright, so I think we should make a disappearing thing. Or I forgot what they're called, but you'll see. Basically, you can copy me if you're just copying the tutorial, but make it, there's no scripting here, so make sure this is okay. So, scale it up to your liking. I'm just going to be like, do this. And now you have this. You can change the color if you like, but I think I might just change it to the exact same color I used here before. Now, Control C this and move this down. Press on the rotate button on the top of your workspace and use the green to rotate your part. Move it to the left side of your part and make sure it's like this. Let me just scale this up a little bit and we'll scale this to here. Make sure it's not too big either. So make it like this. But don't make it too long, so we'll make it like that. Make sure it's also at the tip here. And it should be done. Control C 2 times. Copy all of these and paste them down to here. Make sure they're all aligned. And you can change the colors if you like, but I'm going to change the colors. So make sure they're all anchored, so they don't go away. I'm going to change the colors just to make it pop more. So I'm going to make this one a green. Maybe I think this should be a purple or a pink. I'm going to make it pink. And I'm going to make the other one a yellow. Alright, so all we now need is basically this is just making these like paths. And we don't want that. So we want 2 to be not real and 1 to be real. So obviously I'm going to make this one a false one. So what do you want to do? You're going to look up can collide and turn that off. Turn can touch off too. And do the exact same thing to your other one. I'm going to do the pink. Touch and can collide. So what this is going to do, let me go into the turn the volume. I turn the volume down just saying. It's not. It is actually working. But you can see these are working. And this one is too. So, if I was going to walk on one of these, I fall down and I die. And this works. So, that is a good start to our obby. Now, Control C, Control V this, and we'll make it to the other side for this one. Alright. You can decide if you want to make this twice, and I'm going to make it twice, just to make it the extra challenge. I might change the colors too. If you want to change the colors, you can, but I don't think I'm going to change the colors. I think it looks good like this. We'll make this one can touch and can collide, and we'll make this one can't touch and can't collide. Alright, so it's right and then middle. And then we make this one like that. And that is the second part of the obby done. So, we need this here, and this here. No coding in this episode. I'm very sorry, guys. If you wanted the coding, that was fine. But let's just test out if this is working. So, I can move around and get this all done. Now I've got the checkpoint. Alright, I hope you guys liked that episode. Very short and quick one. I just wanted to make this an easy one because we did some coding yesterday, and I think that might have been a little bit hard for you guys. So, we just made it a quick and easy episode. Just to do a quick summary, this is our little obby bit here that we did today, and we made another checkpoint here. Alright, if you're having any issues, please join my Discord server to let me know if you have some coding issues. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.